You may recall that earlier this year, Vice President Biden faced those allegations of sexual harassment and terrorism. Again, our media doesn't care. They're going to ask about it. They don't care. If you want more information on that topic, you will need to watch 60 Minutes in Australia.
Smiles, it's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. He pushed me and up against the wall and moved his body towards me, and then he used his knee to separate my legs. He said, "I'm gonna you."
The media's liberal bias has been a pernicious problem that we know for decades. But for a long time, there was at least a veneer of objectivity in some reporters, but no more.
Damn.
That all vanished after Obama entered the White House, because for 8 years, it was as though the Washington Press Corps became People magazine.
Child abuse, right?
It's one of his brief shining moments with his jacket off and feet up in the back seat. We're off for an undisclosed burger location. This is when the leader of the free world remembers to ask me for my cheeseburger with ketchup, please. Inside the restaurant, the president samples what a 65% approval rating feels like. Now operating on something of a fast food high.
Martha Stewart would be considered a hostile interviewer compared to Brian Williams. And while the press was flying
eat
over
good
Obama
generally, though.
attending swanky concerts at the White House, Americans were seeing their jobs outsourced and their wages stagnate. Now, by the time Obama left office, race relations were worse than when he got in there. But again, the media just
They say this is no better than me. Hey, you know what? My life is not to be around me. So dangled it. What do you call it?
You have said that you pushed them back to fight for the Dreamers. Are you fearful for the status of those Dreamers?
How do you think LGBT rights will rank in terms of your accomplishments in your legacy?
I don't think he is not a healthy eater.
How you in the first
He's not a healthy eater. He has good nutrition.
The meaning of this.
He has good nutrition.
And how you interpret.
So just he goes to the burger joint, he just shows he's a regular guy. Now Biden, on the other hand, sexual harassment, that's different.
In the White House.
That's totally different.
How do you feel, Lee? And of course, this all applies to Biden and Harris as well. We know how the press is going to never ask them any hard questions. Never will hold them accountable. Even if they take office, it's going to be like it was for Obama. And that means you will have a White House that is completely unchecked by any press.
It's not checked.
Except fake polls, fake news,
but
personal
at the
attacks on
same
Biden's
time, I
critics.
wouldn't know about
That will
that.
abound.
That's just such and such.
All will be
But
common
even
practice in a Biden term.
obligatory.
Hunter could be selling the Jefferson Memorial from the Oval Office, and they would never even report it. No news there. And this whole situation is bad for America. We're drowning in a sea of lies right now, and if the media takes control of the White House, it will become almost impossible to know what's
They
actually
say it's fascist. I don't like fascism.
They put Proudly to shame, as I said earlier, the
war
implicit
between
promise
like
of Biden's
a
campaign.
so-called
What he
team,
said. It's
regime,
a
even
return
within a
to
faction
calm.
of a
Things will be a
Rice
lot
and a
calmer.
Dodge.
But is
And
it
I'm
going to
like,
be
dude, what
calm
is that?
or
I'm like,
normal in any way
is
to
that
have
even
press
a?
for
Because that's the
that will
faction
not
I
ask
see of
tough
it.
questions of a
That's the
presidential
faction I see of
candidate?
it, and it's always a
And then a
disagreement
president?
of like,
In fact, it's
oh,
really
what,
scary.
you know,
The left
and
likes
in
to
the
claim
end
that
they
Trump
just
wants
call
to be
it
a dictator. That's his real thing.
fascism.
It's hard to be a dictator. when the press is
Censorship. You
fighting
try to
you.
see censorship.
It's much easier if the press
it's like
does
being
whatever you tell them.
It's a frack and dynamo. You do two
Biden's not going to
one.
face any watchdogs
I like that
in the
word.
mainstream press.
And you said what you
He'll
call
be
it?
surrounded
You
by
want
lapdogs. And that will encourage corruption and incompetence.
you say
To prevent that
I
outcome and to
like
teach
that
the
word.
media a lesson that they will never
And so what do
forget.
you call it?
The press, of
no,
course, wants to tell you that the election
no,
is
whatever
over.
you said.
But we already know that they're not interested in the truth.
Well, listen.
So let's all vote. Let's tell our neighbors to
I'm
vote.
saying
Let's
is
tell
like
everyone
you're
at
saying
church
just
to
said the
vote.
bank. I'm
Wherever
saying
you
it's bigger
worship.
than me.
And let's
They
do
don't
everything we
overlook
can
if you
to
say
save our
claim
country
fascists or not
from the
fascists
oligarchy
to
that our
say,
media will
oh,
end
this
up
is just
exposing
regular
us.
law
And that's
stuff.
the angle. Joining me now is Laura Logan, host of